This is multiplying by 10, 5, and 6, version A. So the first one is multiply each number by 10. Remember, we're not adding 0. You got to stop saying to yourself, I'm adding 0, because that's not what's happening. Because if we think 6 plus 0, that's 6. We're not adding a 0. Then we're multiplying by 10. And when you multiply by 10, this number gets 10 times bigger, which goes from 6 to 60. So you're not adding a 0. 10 times 6 is 60. 10 times 8 is 80. 10 times 3 is 30. 10 times 4 is 40. So we're not adding a 0. The digit is moving down one spot to the left into the tens, and now we have a 0 in the ones place. So we're not adding a 10. Now this one is good, this half 10 strategy. If you know what 5 times 6 and 5 times 8 is, great. But a strategy that's really good is this half tens for any number, like 5 times 25, 5 times 50, 6. If we get in this habit of half tens, like, it's going to make your life easier. So don't just fill it out. Look up here. So 10 times 6, 5 times 6. Half of 60 is 30. 10 times 8 is 80. 5 times 8, half of 80 is 40. Work on your halves. Work on your halves. 15, 20. Work on your halves. Practice the half 10 plus 1 strategy to multiply by 6. On each of the grids below, mark and label the dimensions across the top. Shade in the array. Use the blue below the heavy. Don't use, it doesn't. If you want to do the colors and you have the colors available, do them. I think I will. Hold on a second. I'm going to do like blue and my pen here. Hopefully that shows up. And then we kind of fill everything out here. And then we follow the steps here. Okay. So it's wanting 6. Okay, what does it say? Use blue below the heavy line and yellow above the heavy line. So 6 by 5. So we have 6, and then by 5, 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, by 5. So we have this array. And then above that, above that we have 1. So we have 5 times 5, which is this array right here, which is 25, plus 1 times 5, which is 5. And that's going to give me 30. So 6 times 5 is 30. Okay, so we're using this idea of if we know the half plus 1, so we know that 5 is half of 10, and then we're just adding one more group. So again, we start using these strategies with easier numbers and then go from there. So it's all about the strategy, not about the answer. Okay, so we have 6 times 8. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And we have 5 here. And then one more group of 8. Okay, so we have two things going on. We have 5 times 8.